Oh, I'm on my way to my parents' house for like 4 days, and I'm probably not gonna draw all of those days, but I will tell you that I will draw at least one of those days, because I do want to try and, doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, you should be doing art if that is in your heart, babe. Hey. Woo! Also, I'm actually on my way to work, and then I'll be going. But anyway, if you're out there driving, use both hands. Are you really just calling to tell me that she's driving with no hands? Well, everyone can drive with their knees, right? Like, I don't know. Why do you have a problem with this? You don't know what. Say hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Yeah.
Me and my candy for one. Two, I love like steampunky stuff. Maybe I'll start doing some more steampunky stuff. But I would consider this one a little surprise in here. Not so much though for the thumbnail, but sometimes if you are an artist who's like practicing or like struggling or blah blah blah, sometimes it's really nice to do this thing where you do white on black instead of black on white. And I don't know, for some people it just kind of opens up your perspective. I personally just like doing it every now and then, so I was like, okay, this is definitely the composition and piece to do white on black this time. But I didn't have any black paper on hand, so I just like made my own with this sharpie. But enough of that. Let's talk about some interesting things. Even though that's probably the most interesting thing to you right now, is the art being made, being done. Guys, today, I guess I haven't like mentioned, but I am a server at a restaurant, and today one of my guests, she was really sweet, young, girl. She, as a tip, made me this really cute bracelet. I guess she just carried around a bunch of beads and bracelet type crafty little things, but it made my day. It warmed my heart to get a little, I don't know, I just thought that was cute. So like, if you go out, make your server's day by giving them something sweet as a tip, as well as tip them. I don't know. It's fun. Whenever I go out, I'm one of those people that like folds dollars. I have a few different like dollar folds that I can do, but I try to stick to a few just because, I don't know, it's a little signature dollar fold thing. But yeah, servers love that stuff if they're a good server. I mean, they may be a good server and still not like it, I guess, but most servers appreciate little things like that, and especially me. But super time today, super cool. Only super cool people leave really cool tips for their servers. Only super cool artists make the cool art. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, if I forget, I forgot. Forgot. Let me know if you guys want to see, like, if you guys want to see some short videos. I I don't really know what kinds of short videos y'all want to see, but if I get suggestions, I will consider any and all feedback and stuff. Please let me know feedback and stuff. Please let me consider. I still haven't caught any hummingbirds, y'all. And I'm thinking the next few days is going to be a good time to plant some plants. Which, honestly, is a really good idea. I might, good ideas coming. Keep an eye on some new stickers, new sticker designs. Yeah, if you don't know, I do make stickers. My Etsy link will be in description as usual if you want to go check them out or look at them or purchase them or blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Not a lot of crazy stuff going on when I'm at my parents' house, but my dad does some gaming and he had a cool setup that this drawing is actually of, so that's always a good one. Which is another reason why I went with the white on black, because there was a lot of cool lighting going on and I wanted to kind of capture that too, so stay tuned for that. Listen, I also, sometimes I accidentally will forget my hair ties, and that's like a big no at work. You have to have your hair up, of course. But this little bracelet right here, I'm showing you guys. This little bracelet right here has it's, I don't know, it works as a hair tie. So I think it's super cute now, and now I just want to make all my hair ties just little bead hair ties. Little hair tie beads. Little hair tie beads. Little beaded hair ties. Little beaded hair ties is I don't know, I'm just into that right now. I'm into a bunch of beads. I do also make some jewelry, so maybe I'll do a little short of that or something. I don't know what you guys like. I've got to get some conversation going because I'm finna make y'all lose your minds here. The wasps are trying to come back. The wasps are trying to enter back into my home, and I think that's a problem. Things don't work out when you run out of ink in your Sharpie. My Sharpie actually almost ran out of ink there for a minute, but we made it. We made it past the possible plan B on a Sharpie something. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys have questions about what kind of paper I use and blah blah blah, actual questions on this stuff, let me know. I mean, I don't mind. I try to keep up and answer them. If you guys have ideas or I don't know, I just like to hear from people that are actually watching, because I don't really know what you guys think, and I also don't really know if you guys think anything. I also don't know if you guys watch all of it. If you don't, that would be good to know. But if you do, that would also be good to know. I'm getting no feedback here. Maybe I don't need it. When I was little, do you guys remember that time where duct tape was such a hit? It was such a big thing. Everybody loved it. I mean, it still is pretty cool, but I went through a phase, man. I was making duct tape everything. I was good at it. And everybody wanted duct tape hats and duct tape. What I'm getting at is, I think we should bring it back. I think we should bring the duct tape phase back. And not because we're cheesy 2000s kids. I mean, are we? But because I think that it's kind of funny. But I don't know. I think just the hats. People were making bags and wallets. And don't get me wrong, that was all cool, but that stuff would fall apart. But I feel like duct tape hats are a little bit more practical because you don't have to wear them all the time. It's not an everyday thing. But it is kind of funny if you see it. I don't know. I think it would be cool to do that also. I don't know. I'm just thinking, really. It was a funny time when everybody had a duct tape wallet and a duct tape bag and duct tape face. I don't know. That was another thing back then too, the whole your face joke. Do you guys remember this stuff? If you don't, there was a thing back in the day where it was kind of like the your mom thing, but everyone turned it into your face, and it was funny for a minute, but it got old very quick. Also, it's really hard to sharpen this pencil right here that I'm using. I had a lot of moments where I couldn't get it right. But if you guys were listening in yesterday, then you heard about my bee experience where I got stung by bees. But I still love bees. I just want to clarify. one of my main focuses, like, ever since I've been doing art at all, I mean, ever since I've kind of been, you know, you practice for so many years, you get to where you want to be, and then once you get there, you kind of have to figure out what you want to do with it. And I guess for me, like, one of my favorite subjects is people. And for a while, I was doing some commissions because everybody wants, you know, a portrait made and blah, 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 and I get that. But for me, it was like, it really put me in a rough place. It really put me, and not like to say like rough place, but to say like, it put me in an art block for a long time because I realized as much as I like really do want to do art for people and like make portraits and commissions and stuff like that, I think my gift, you know, is should be aimed more towards, you know, what I want to do with it, I guess, in a way. I may not be explaining myself properly, but my point is that I struggled a lot with commissions. Like, I didn't struggle in terms of doing them. Like, I was really great at it, but I struggled with the motivation to do it because I realized that I didn't really like doing that. I don't like doing the things that people give me to do in a way. I would rather do what I want to do and then see if people like it and then hope that they do, and then if they do like it, hope that the message got across and blah blah blah, you know, everything an artist wants. But what I'm saying is, I hope you guys like my art because I'm only really putting it out there, you know, like because I like it and I want to share it, or because I might have a message that I want to put in it, or, you know, I want people to understand certain blah blah blah, just different things, honestly. But these videos at least are for you guys, so please give me some feedback, some criticism. I'll take any of it, honestly. You could tell me that it is the worst video and worst drawing you've ever seen, and I wouldn't mind. I would be like, okay, whatever, but please tell me why, so that maybe I'll see what you're seeing. But anyways, with all that being said, I have some really cool art on my Instagram. Again, like most of my art is on my Instagram if you ever want to go look. But I think making these thumbnails like I did on this one is going to be good for that, because people will see it before they click on it, and that will make you guys... Is that what happened to you? Did you see it and think that was cool and then click on it? If you did, let me know, because then I'll just do the thumbnails like that. Because before I was like, okay, I want it to be a surprise for you guys. But I realized if people want to see the art, then they're only going to click on it if it looks good, I guess. Because I'm the same way, honestly. But, point being made, I think I'm going to put more of my art out there rather than my silliness, because that will come with it. So forget all of my cringiness in the first 4 videos, and maybe this one. I'm going for real, and I'm going to put some more paintings out on there, because I think you guys might be interested in seeing my paintings a lot too. I'm ready to paint. I'm ready to get out there and do that painting, do some painting. But yeah, my dad was playing some League. If you guys play League of Legends, let me know. I might get on. I haven't been on it a while, but man, I should play. I need to play. Sounds fun right now, actually. Let me BRB. Go play a game. Nah. I like to play Alawi. She's great. Maybe I'll draw like an octopus for you guys sometime soon or something like that. If you guys want to see Kayla again, let us know. Tell me if you want to see Kayla again. I would love to do another drawing with her because that was fun. She did offer to do that with me, and that was a lot of fun. I love Kayla. Comment Kayla. Kayla. Woo! We love it! Also, I really want to go to like a nice amusement park. Maybe I'll draw a roller coaster for you guys soon. I have so many ideas and so much inspiration. I gotta quit rambling about it all. Start doing it. My very favorite artist of all time is Van Gogh, and not because he's Van Gogh, but because he's Van Gogh. Honestly though, because the whole cutting of the ear thing is actually why I like him the most, and his personality. And like when I researched him, when I first kind of got into him, I really just kind of feel I don't want to say totally relatable to him, but I do feel like I relate to him in a lot of ways, and I like it a lot. You know, I want to run away and be one of those artists that just secludes themselves from the whole world and put, you know, like you never see their face, but you always see their art. I don't know. I want to live in a swamp and no one will ever see me. They'll just see my art, so they'll know that I'm still there. But I am deaf in my left ear, and so I really sometimes just would like to cut it off, because people think when I don't hear them, they look at me all rude and they're like, "Are you deaf or something?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And I feel like if I was walking around like Van Gogh with only one ear, people would probably assume that I can't hear out of that side. Nah, that's just my spite of frustration with it. However, even when I do tell people that I'm deaf, they still don't believe me. They don't believe me. But then they wonder later why I didn't hear anything they said. It's like, you're on my deaf side, bro. You get on this side, I can hear everything. I don't know. If you're deaf, you wouldn't know what I'm saying right now. But if you have a little hearing enough to know that I'm talking about deaf, then teach me sign language. No, because one of these days I'm gonna need it. I would actually love to learn sign language. I keep meaning to, and I wish people, I wish it was as important in the schools as other languages, but I also wish that cursive was still in the schools. I have a lot of issues with our education system these days, but those two things are really important for many reasons. Not just art, not just the deaf community. There's so many deaf people out there, and I wish I could sign to them, because I should know how, because I'm half deaf. I'm not fully deaf. But I think that's why I have the whole vertigo issue, because of my hearing loss, and that can happen, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Look, Dad. Okay. I just keep praying. I just tell the Lord what's up, and tell him I trust him, and read the Bible. If you guys would enjoy, maybe sometime I can read a few verses on here or something like that. I don't mind. I like reading, but I don't always understand what I'm reading, and I don't always read enough. See you guys soon for some planting and some painting and some hopefully hummingbirds, and also just hopefully some art. I don't know. Go check out my stickers. Like and subscribe if you don't mind, if you like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. I'll know. But if you dislike it, let me know why you disliked it. Have a nice day, guys. God bless. Go do some art. For real. For real. Go try it. You might not like how it comes out, but I don't like how my stuff comes out. But I still do it because the process is what's fun.